each accident of which came dangerously close, sometimes within even hours, of a meltdown that was similar or worse to the one at 3 Mile Island. And any one of which could have destroyed the entire community that the plant was located in. Hey, but Mr. Bailey and all of your Mr. Baileys are going to make huge profits. So the Nuclear Regulatory Commission lies through its teeth to the American people, and you, gentlemen, you swear to it.
Saunders, Gene, you better wake up. You guys are in trouble.
What?
Brady's calling, too. I can't believe it.
What are you talking about?
You better call your boy off, Gene. He's getting nowhere.
Why?
It's murder. Almost nothing of what he's saying is being printed or heard back in your home state.
What?
Brady's call, radio, wire service, television stations, everything has been scratched.
How in the hell can they do that?
Yeah. So now, in the meantime, all the Bailey stations and friends are pouring out the party line, right?
You better believe it. He's got demonstrators coming out of party headquarters in every corner of that state.
And that's what you call freedom of the press, right? It's just not fair. How do you stand it?
Gene, come on.
No,
Look,
I'm not going to come on.
Saunders, telephone.
One simple little tool could turn this government back into being a government of the people instead of a government of corporations. And that tool is the national initiative. Well,
What is it, Saunders?
Tell Billy to stop. He's beat, Gene. They just busted up your TV station and cut your transmitting cable.
greed. Greed exists in all of us. And the whole purpose of the Constitution is to protect the people that we are sent here to represent from our greed. Then, if we're going to really have a representative government, we have to give people back the tool, so that if we fail to protect their rights, they can protect their rights by a national initiative for a right without the tool to remedy it is no right at all.
Well, Gene, he's killing himself for nothing.
That's what this
Constitution
was all about.
I can't make him stop.
Mr. President, will the senator yield?
Yield how, Senator Payne?
For a question?
Will the senator yield to his colleague?
For a question. Yes, Senator Payne. I'll yield for a question.
The senator has repeatedly stated that he is speaking to the people of our state. He is waiting, as he so fancifully put it, for them to come marching here in droves. Would the senator be interested in knowing what the people of our state are saying?
Oh, you bet, Senator Payne. You bet I would.
President, have I permission to bring into this chamber evidence of the response of the people of my state?
Is there any objection?
No.
You may proceed.
Pages, all of you, please. gentlemen, the gentleman's answer. Letters, telegrams, 50,000 of them, demanding that he yield this floor. I invite the Senate to read them. I invite my colleague to read them. The people's answer to Billy Jack.
Well, I guess this looks like just another lost cause. You people up there wouldn't know about lost causes. Mr. Payne does. He once told me that the only causes worth fighting for were the lost causes. And he fought for them once, for the only reason that any man ever fights for them. Because there's this burning thing in here that says no matter how great your defects, how bad your faults, or how many mistakes you made, you gotta try to live your life by a simple rule. Just to love your neighbor as much as yourself. Oh, you've forgotten all that, haven't you, Senator? It's part of the great political campaign speeches. Or the crap you tell young senators who come in here believing in everything they read in the history books about this great body, the Senate. Oh, you think I'm licked, don't you? You all think I'm licked, huh? Why? Because Payne's guardian angel can manufacture overnight all this phony letter campaign? Huh? This? Here, you read it. Go ahead, Mr. Majority Leader. Why don't you guys read this stuff? You read it. Here, all of you. I mean, you know how to manufacture that stuff every time you want to run for your election. Every time you want to stuff a nuclear plant down people's throats, then you know how to manufacture that stuff with your Madison Avenue boys overnight. And then once you get inside this chamber, you forget all about it until the next 6 years. But you think that just because you come marching in here with all these lies, that I'm gonna quit? I mean, Senator, I don't care. I don't care if all of the Baileys, all of your Baileys, come marching in here with all their armies and all the National Guards, and you fill this chamber with lies. And Senator, that's all they are. It's lies. I am gonna stand on this floor. And I am gonna fight for this lost cause until the people rise up and get rid of your party conventions and your political machines and once again have a voice through their own national initiative. Because you see, those of us who know that simple rule, to try to deal fairly and honestly and justly, even with the little guy, with the little man out there who doesn't have a party machine or a Bailey. Those of us have a sacred trust, Mr. Payne. And you once had that sacred trust. And you also know that the men that live by that rule are willing to die for those lost causes.